Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. We are in the midst of Fleet Week and I wanted to talk a little bit about Fleet Week and skins with Alpha 3.9.1, the sort of like entry level paints. Maybe a bit of a rant here as well. So with Alpha 3.9.1, we've had the re-added ability to put skins on ships, basically. So that's opened it up to more ships to have skins. They're not proper painting system stuff. It's literally just pre-made skins to put on your ships and you can move them around. Previous skins like the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo Best in Show or the Pirate skin should be equipable and removable now on the ships that can have them. So those are items, those skins now, and they're not permanently applied. You can move them off, you can put them back on. That's pretty cool. Obviously it has to be on the appropriate ship. They have added some to buy now on the website, so they've sort of expanded the skin range up, and it's for a few ships only at this stage, and it's more and more ships during the Fleet Week sort of celebration. So at the moment we have the Auroras and Constellations, Arrows and Valkyries, but we've got Aegis opening up their sales later today, and then we'll have Misk and all that sort of stuff throughout the week. Some Drake stuff almost certainly for skins, but yeah, they're available for real money, these skins. They're not purchasable in-game yet. They will be in the future, and eventually we'll have a much more in-depth system for manufacturer, aftermarket, and paint customization of ships and vehicles. So what will happen to skins when we get proper paint and customization systems? Well, we don't 100% know yet. I think that we'll keep the skins as a type of customization where you could probably have more detailed specific work like a dragon wrapped around a ship. You're not going to be able to paint that on. You're probably only going to have very basic paint control of like primary, secondary, and like accents and maybe a couple of other shapes or whatever when you're painting your ship. So it sort of makes sense for them to have some more exclusive type skins that are very much more detailed, that they can sell separately. But what we have at the moment, what they're adding to the game currently during Fleet Week, and what we've previously seen really for the most part, are pretty basic. They're not anything like super unique. They're something that could quite easily be copied, or something very similar could be made. It's possible though that we will in the future have a system where we'll do like custom paint jobs and then we'll save that, and that will be a skin separately that you can then equip and unequip. That sort of stuff is certainly a possibility. Also, there is very much an exclusivity issue here. There are some skins like the Drake Dragonfly Yellow Jacket, or I suppose more the executive editions of ships for Concierge, and even the Invictus Launch Week 2950 paint schemes for ships. So are these going to be exclusive? Are they going to be just limited to the event and then never sold again? That's a possibility, but there are certainly going to be skins with the idea behind them that they are more exclusive. And if you can paint your ship freely, and the paint scheme that they sold previously was very similar to something you could just make, then those skins would be relatively meaningless. I do think that Cloud Imperium shot themselves in the foot slightly with this. They had previously said that you'll be able to make some pretty similar designs in the future to the rare and exclusive skins in some cases, but they won't be identical, and I suppose that's fine if that's still the plan, but I do think there should be more work done to some of these skins to make them more unique. Yeah, if they're going to be available in-game, great, but some of them probably won't be. So give them some more accents or something that makes them really more bam and unique, something that can't be copied. That's just me though. With skins and stuff, yeah, they're aesthetic, they're not pay to win, it's irrelevant whether you have them or not, but people like to express themselves, people want customization, and people are willing to pay, from sort of like CIG's financial point of view, for some cool customization that's beyond the norm. Now, at the moment, any form of painting customization for ships is beyond the norm, but it shouldn't be. It should be a system that is very much supported in-game. And there's a question of cost here as well then. The skins currently are a bit overpriced, or at least oddly priced. It's $3 for a common Aurora skin, $5 for the event-specific Invictus 2950 blue and gold skin. I assume that's like going to be an exclusive event-only one that will get phased out after Invictus. We'll have to wait and see. But we do have a green Constellation skin for $7.50, but the Invictus event one is $11. $9 for the Valkyrie skins, but $13 for the event-only one. Skins are going to be priced on a percentage of this ship's hull value, but my issue with that is that I don't really want to be spending more than $5, $10 on basic colour and skin changes. And big ships, they're going to have really expensive skins just for a like paint change. The skins are a little lackluster for me at this stage. with the Constellation looking a little bit like it's been rejected from Fallout 76, in my opinion. Maybe not rejected, that's a bit harsh, but it looks very Fallout 76 colour scheme. And I do like the camouflage Valkyrie, admittedly. I think that looks pretty cool. The other thing is that only very few ships have skins at the moment. And this puts the 300 series customization from the RSI website in a weird place as well. So for those of you that don't know, you can customize and buy a 300 series ship on the website, and you can change the paint job to lots of different types of paint jobs, but you can also change some of the aesthetics, like the chair, and put some flair and items in your ship and stuff like that. And eventually, this is actually going to be part of manufacturer customization in-game. And when you purchase your ship at first, you can go to the manufacturer, you can go, actually, I want this ship with all these frills and this colour scheme and that sort of stuff. Bam, you'll be able to get it with different steering wheel, different chairs, all that sort of stuff. And then later, there's going to be aftermarket customization. So after you purchase a ship, you can have flames painted on it, or you can have lots of different colour schemes, or you can have lots of different customization done to it beyond what a manufacturer would allow. They didn't add any additional 300 series skins during Fleet Week, which I think is actually a good idea. Otherwise, that would be very confusing, because they'd have the 300 series customization stuff and skins, and that would be a bit crazy. There are more skins planned to be added throughout Fleet Week, but also with each major patch, some minor ones, and I would expect we'd see quite a lot with events as well. And it's a simple way of Cloud Imperium to generate some extra funds and add some more customization in the game. I'm not yet impressed by skins that Cloud Imperium have made for Star Citizen yet, though I certainly would rather have them, and skins like they're doing at the moment, even if they are only available for real money for the short term, rather than not have them. Some other stuff might turn up that's cool during Fleet Week for all I know, but if they sold a Javelin skin, how much would that be? It looks like skins are around 3 to 4% of the whole of the ship. So, what, $100 for a ship skin? Is that ridiculous? I think that's ridiculous. If it's just for a very simple colour change. Again, when it's available in-game, I kind of want painting to be a bit expensive. It makes sense to help drive the economy, and will help players not want to lose their precious ship, but also be able to identify people's ships at a glance. It must be said that we don't know if Cloud Imperium will scale costs up directly like that. I think part of my frustration with this all is that I wanted or expected a bit more at this stage when it came to skins and paints. And just adding skins to the game and having some really basic ones isn't anything new to Star Citizen. I remember flying in my Aurora, the South by Southwest skin, in 2015. I'm interested to know what you think in the comments. I'm actually pro skins for monetization, oddly, just a little upset at the prices and the limited choices. And I would have expected and hoped that skins are going to be quite cheap at the moment, like $5 to $10 max, even for the really exclusive cool ones, to encourage people to buy them in the short term and then add them to game, make them quite expensive in game. That's what I would have done, and yeah, have them really cheap for real money. Maybe I'm getting too into microtransaction brain now, and looking at actually how to make money from that sort of stuff. I wanted the skins to be a bit cheaper, but I'm cool in game for having my ship customization relatively expensive for stuff that doesn't change the way I play the game necessarily. Anyway, that's just me. In some other news, players have found ways of destroying the UE capital ships during Fleet Week, which is amazing, though unintended at this stage. I've seen some very cool videos from Captain Burks and Detox, which I will link down below. In just a few hours, for 7 PM UTC, May 26th, we have the Aegis sale starting, with the first wave of their limited hull ships going on sale as well. There is an expectation that the Idris and maybe some Javelins will be sold as part of these waves. And I would love to see the Redeemer on sale too. It should be available to see on the showroom floor in the Hollow Rooms with some of its updates. And yeah, I'd be interested to know if they re-concept sale it for Fleet Week or something like that. That would be really cool. I think the Aegis day is probably going to be the biggest sales day for Fleet Week for Cloud Imperium. I'm interested to see if the Reclaimer or the Vulcan will go on sale. It would be interesting to see. They're sort of like, you could argue that they can support military ships, but Aegis have a lot of combat and military ships that would go on sale as well. And I'm hoping that we see some interesting skins. We'll have to wait and see. I keep getting the question, is there anything else new or something that Cloud Imperium could surprise us with in Fleet Week? Well, we've had some cool stuff already with the G12 rover and that sort of stuff, but we have the Cutlass Blue coming on the 30th. You'll be able to try that out at Drake's Defense Con, but it's possible that we could see something else, like Straight to Flyable or drivable or something go on concept. It's looking a little bit less likely now, admittedly, but we'll have to wait and see. The expo hall for each of the manufacturers, it's worth checking out on their days, because we've got Aegis later today, and then we've got it changing to Misk, Crusader, Consolidated Outland, and Argo on the 28th, again at 7 PM UTC, and then Drake on the 30th at their slightly off-site expo at Riker Memorial Spaceport. There's sure to be lots of limited ships and cool stuff on site. A load of the problems. There still are problems, obviously, and if you are having problems with 3.9.1 and loading in and constant crashes or whatever, go to support.robertspaceindustries.com. Again, I'll link that down below. I'm interested to know your thoughts on the current patch, on Fleet Week. Have you bought anything? Are you going to get anything? Are you looking forward to anything? If an Idris goes on sale, are you going to be F5 mashing your keyboard, refreshing the page to try and get one? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. In addition to my May monthly giveaway for an arrow, during Fleet Week, I'm also giving away a Cutlass Blue with Star Citizen game package that Cloud Imperium Games have kindly given me for that very purpose. To be in for a chance of winning that, just comment on this video or any made during Fleet Week 2020 on my channel. I would love it if you share this video around, as it really does help me, as does support through the YouTube join button or Patreon for people that want to go further. Also, I'm a shill for NordVPN, which I recommend for added internet privacy and security. Also, if you're looking for a gaming PC, instead consider Shadow. They provide cloud gaming PCs that leverage the power of the internet and an affordable monthly subscription instead of having to maintain your own rig. Use the code BoredGamer for discounts, but you can find links to everything down below.